Have you ever been in a space where you feel sad? You feel like you're an imposter? To give you the definition of the imposter syndrome is loosely defined as doubting your abilities and feeling like a fraud. It disproportionately affects high achieving people who find it difficult to accept their accomplishments. Many question whether they're deserving of accolades. So I was in that space just a couple of days ago, being surrounded by high achievers. And I'm the smallest among these high achievers. I was feeling an imposter and I felt sad until my mentor, Sohan Gokarn, did a transformation on me last night. Sohan Gokarn is my Videoit mentor. He's my social digital mentor, and he pushes me every day to be the best of what I can be. So last night, we had more than 2 hours of conversation. So let me give you a little bit background of Sohan Gokarn. He's not only my mentor, but before that, he actually was a coach of Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is the guru of thousands. He's a mentor of thousands of people, and he was one of the coaches. So what he did with me last night was an intervention. It was like unleashing the power within. So what I learned from last night is we have to acknowledge our emotion. What does our body feel like? Forget the brain, forget the logic. So I told him, Sohan, I feel sad and I feel like an imposter. Even despite the fact that I have 67 apartment units between my husband and I, and we're closing on 135 units, I feel like an imposter. And so we went deeper, and he did an intervention with me where I brought up my feelings, my emotion of sadness, and my feeling of imposter. And to heal myself, to feel that sadness, to feel that imposter with feelings of love. Feelings of love. He told me to acknowledge it and not ignore it, because it will come back after several months or after several years. You see, I was built as a physician. I can quickly change. So I'm an introvert. But I'm here facing with you in the camera because I have to do it. So I can switch quickly to being an extrovert and doing a video on camera, which is very uncomfortable for an introvert. Ask any introvert, it's really very uncomfortable. It's not our natural skin. But because of my training as a physician, I can quickly convert my introvert to being an extrovert. So that is why I'm in the video. So that was very, very helpful. The intervention last night that he did. And I truly acknowledge what he did for me, because now I'm able to go to a space where I feel that emptiness, that sadness, that imposter syndrome, full of love. The other thing that I learned from Sohan is to get to the ceiling, to get to the top, we have to go down and reach to the ceiling, reach to the top. And I feel like I was in that space a couple of days ago. I was down. The third thing that I learned from Sohan Gokarn is, in order for us to pay attention, we've got to pay. In order for us to pay attention, we have got to pay. So he told me, Ria, would you be doing all these videos every day if you're not paying me 30,000? Or if you're not paying me 50,000? If you're not paying me 100,000? So what I learned is, if you pay, then you have to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. If it was free and you're left on your own, you're not gonna do it because you have no skin in the game. The fourth lesson that I learned is having mentors, because he's been to where I want to go. He can show me and give me a shortcut. So instead of having 10 years to learn on my own on this social digital space, he can make my speed faster. He can help me reach my destination faster. The fifth thing I learned is we're created in the image and likeness of God. We are created in the image and likeness of God. So we are also a creator ourselves. And we have to get that spark in us because we have that creator trait in us. So never ever doubt our creativeness because we are made in the image and likeness of God. So thank you, Sohan. Thank you for that intervention, for that transformation last night. I'm glad I'm with my video with Sohan Gokarn mentor.